A constantly shifting world can create impressive but sometimes bizarre habitats. Landscapes familiar to us today have appeared many times throughout Earth's history, but not always in the same places. And those bizarre habitats produce more bizarre creatures. A vast river system, the size of the Nile Delta. It may seem out of place, as one day this will be the Sahara Desert. The vast continent of Afro-Eurasia is yet to form, and for now, Africa sits by itself. These rivers feed into the Tethys Sea, which covers much of Egypt, Algeria, Libya, and Tunisia. Today, Morocco is home to river monsters. In the water there are fish the size of cars, but there are bigger animals that hunt them, including one of the strangest dinosaurs that has ever lived. This is a baby Spinosaurus. He's only 4 meters long, but will grow up to be one of the largest predatory dinosaurs on Earth. At this age, he's still a bit clumsy, but luckily, Mum's here to help. It's time for the pair to get some breakfast. To hunt, Spinosaurus doesn't look to the land. Unlike its megalosauroid ancestors, this theropod gets its food from the river. But to catch fish, you have to get your timing just right. Small prey, like this hypodont shark, is plentiful. The mother's conical teeth are perfect for catching slippery prey, but she needs to use her claws to kill it. Breakfast for her offspring is sorted. But she is on the lookout for a bigger prize. One of the largest fish in these rivers is not always here. Onchopristis, a type of sawfish related to modern skates. This is a bounty that only comes once a year. For the baby, this could be the first time he's seen it. And of all the rare creatures in his world, this one's probably the least dangerous. There are deadlier things to worry about than a fish the size of a hatchback. Having finished eating, the Spinosaurus leave the carcass for the opportunists. The rivers of the delta are surrounded by lush mangrove forest, and these areas are populated by more ordinary-looking dinosaurs. A teenage parallel-titan, the largest sauropod of the area. For a young sauropod, being alone is very risky. Spinosaurus is not the only giant carnivore around here. Carcharodontosaurus, the largest terrestrial predator of its time. The sauropod might not be an adult yet, but he's certainly big enough to hold his own. Carcharodontosaurus advances slowly. He's walking straight towards the weapon of his quarry. If he wants a meal, it's now or never. Most hunts end in failure. But there will almost certainly be prey elsewhere. Because of its reputation, other herbivores know that to be around a parallel-titan means to be safe. This rare Uranosaurus is one such animal, along with other parallel-titan, like this juvenile. This Rugops is not a threat to the herbivores. Its jaw and teeth are too weak for it to be an effective hunter. This animal exclusively lives off the scraps of the kings of the delta. For herbivores like Uranosaurus, the river's edge is not a safe place to be. Spinosaurus is not the only aquatic reptile here. This is Elosuchus. It's not related to modern crocodiles, even if it resembles them. And this one is over 9 meters long. Uranosaurus needs to move on to find a safer place to drink. But on the banks of the River of Giants, nowhere is truly safe. Sometimes, for Rugops, getting food can be a little bit risky. The Spinosaurus have left this Adacar, a type of ray-finned fish, lying on the bank. Rugops is the cleanup crew. With full bellies, it's time for the Spinosaurus to return to their den. Sticking together is a key way to avoid the night stalkers. Some animals still move about in the dark. There is a peaceful silence for one reason. But it's not something the baby should go and investigate unprotected. The silent night stalker has arrived. A lanka. Small by Ashdarkid standards, For this pterosaur, dinosaurs aren't usually on the menu. But a baby Spinosaurus, alone in the dark, is a special exception. Mum has come to the rescue. Alanka knows it's time to leave. For the baby, it's a good lesson learned about staying up past your bedtime. With the morning comes the need for food. Because of its diet, Spinosaurus must eat a lot more than other carnivores. And that means fishing from dawn to dusk. But this morning, one of their prime fishing spots has a different smell. The recently mutilated corpse of an Uranosaurus. Carcharodontosaurus is a little surprised to have his breakfast interrupted. These two carnivores can usually get along by ignoring each other, but he's standing right next to their fishing spot. Spinosaurus wants to make it clear that he's broken one of the sacred rules of the Delta. In the wet season, the river is her territory. The best thing for the baby to do is get out of here. He doesn't need to be part of this clash of titans. Spinosaurus is risking her all. Carcharodontosaurus has a massive advantage. This could be it for this aquatic titan. Her conical teeth aren't particularly effective weapons, but they can still do damage. A slash to the face was enough for him. He decides it's best to leave and eat elsewhere, while Spinosaurus and her baby get access to their fishing spot. Spinosaurus stands at the end of a long line of specialist fish eaters. Where once they were only confined to the land, this animal has mastered the water. The North African Delta provides an impressive array of meals, unlike anything seen on Earth in the modern day. This ecosystem supports some of the most impressive animals of its time. These legendary creatures face an uncertain future, as the world as they know it is about to change.